What up, tribe? It's your girl Raji, and I'd like to welcome you to my podcast, The House of Cush, where the evolved hustlers come to learn more about rootwork, conjure, tarot, culture, astrology, and a little bit of everything in between. Welcome to Monday's Cush Almanac, and today we're going to be focused in on the rootwork and conjure teams for Monday's energy, as well as the horoscopes, and we are going to do our tribe reading for today as well. So hang tight, pull out your notebooks so you can know how to proceed with the energy of today. Now, the moon is what rules Monday's energy, and it is a powerful day to go within as well as talk to your elevated spirit, God, universe, whatever you subscribe to. Now, on Mondays, if you're with the magical world, you're working on love spells, fertility spells, water magic, anointing and cleansing your tools as well as your home, and you would also be invested in doing traveler charms for the week. So take that into account. Today is also a good day to do meditation, stretching, and yoga as well, if that is what you are into. Now, in terms of the transits today, y'all, we are looking at a waning crescent Libra moon, and today is calling for graceful closure, clean edges, and honorable boundaries. Now, this isn't about people pleasing, it's about strategic peace, elegant severance, and aligned negotiations, as well as the art of saying just enough. This is refinement magic. This is social justice in spell form. This is how witches balance the scales without ever shrinking themselves. Let today be the day you correct the energy without breaking your spirit. Let today be the day you choose harmony without abandoning your standards. Today you can focus in on banishing and beauty, diplomacy and protection, fairness and strategy, as well as boundaries and blessings. Now let's get into these daily horoscopes, and we will then look at the transits for today. Now make sure y'all put this to your sun and rising sign, okay, y'all? And if you would like to view the full horoscopes for today, along with the rootwork and conjure guidance for each sign, make sure you subscribe to my Patreon under the Tribe Talk tier, or you guys can purchase them separately depending on the day you want to look into those horoscopes, okay? But first things first, Aries. The waning Libra moon is still moving through your 7th house of partnerships, and it's bringing stalled conversations back into polite but decisive focus. The energy favors leveling contracts and clarifying terms. Taurus. Libra moon activates your 6th house, which is tidying your rituals, checking your health routines, and reorganizing work systems that no longer serve you. Small acts of care will compound. Gemini. The Libra moon lights your 5th house of creativity and courtship. Soft diplomacy, I always butcher that word up. Soft diplomacy pays. Old projects look better with one precise edit rather than a total rework. Cancer. The Libra moon touches your 4th house of home and lineage. Domestic negotiations are favored if handled with grace. Protect your sanctuary by saying less than you feel, then following through. Leo. The Libra moon tunes your 3rd house of conversations, contracts, and commas matter. A diplomatic tone will win more than a dramatic one. Your audience listens when you are concise. Virgo. Libra moon in your 2nd house asks you to revalue what you trade your time for. This is recalibration. This is a recalibration moment. Upgrade rates, not guilt. Libra. With the moon in your sign, you're visible and persuasive, but the waning phase asks for a quieter, finishing energy. Tie loose ends and prune social obligations that drain you. Scorpio. The Libra moon sits in your 12th house. Private processing yields powerful clarity. Retreat briefly to translate intuition into a soft plan before you reemerge. Sagittarius. Libra moon activates your 11th house. Professional networks and friendships need tidy renegotiation. Retrograde energy invites revisiting old agreements for fairness. Capricorn. Libra Moon spotlights your 10th house. Your reputation and leadership require diplomacy today. Quietly correct course and show how you steward your public image. Aquarius. Libra Moon in your 9th house asks you to reframe beliefs and legal details with fairness. Contracts, travel plans, and publishing details benefit from one last tidy pass. And finally, Pisces. Libra Moon hits your 8th house. Shared money, intimate boundaries, and legacy conversations demand civil courage. Let negotiation be graceful and absolute. Those are the 12 horoscopes for today, guys. Again, if you're interested in seeing the full horoscopes, make sure you subscribe to the Tribe Talk tier on my Patreon. The link is in my bio, all the way at the bottom. Now, let's see what these transits talking about. Let us check it out. Now, if you want to see these for yourself, y'all, make sure you check out astro-seek.com, and you can tune these to your local area as well as your personal natal chart. Still in the retrogrades, Lord. We still in retrograde season, y'all. We got so many retrogrades. That's what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 retrogrades right now. Woo. Now, 0 degrees, we got the sun trining Jupiter, and it looks like we got it trining Saturn as well. Mercury is sextile Pluto. Jupiter is trining Saturn. Uranus is sextile Neptune, and Lilith is conjuncting the sun. Lilith is transiting quite a few planets today, as well as the sun. They've got a lot of energy going on. Now, Lilith is in Scorpio, so I just feel like there's a lot of shadow work being done with the ego. They got a love-hate relationship together with the sun with this conjunction, and then you've got it transiting and working with Mercury as well. It's trining Jupiter and Saturn. It's opposing Uranus and Taurus. So being too stubborn, being too set in your ways to see this shadow work that you need to do is not going to be favorable for us as a generation, as a society. It's not going to be favorable today. It's trining Neptune. It's Canux, which is your free will, with the Chiron in Aries, which is retrograding. So it's like, I'm not going to force you, but I'm also not going to take the mirror from out of your face. So you are being shown areas where you need to do work within your childhood trauma and, your will to heal as well as heal others. I'm also seeing here now Uranus and Taurus is catching those second blessings from that Neptune and Pisces energy, allowing you to explore new creativity, things within your path of your intuition. Being told to follow your intuition on what comes next for you is going to be highly favorable today. The moon is not as busy as I would expect it to be. It's kind of laying low today. Only 3 transits. Well, yeah, 3 transits. 4 if you include Chiron. But how we see ourselves and our ego within that sun sign of Scorpio is going to be highly, working with you or against you today in terms of this Mercury and Sagittarius, as well as allowing you to work with the Jupiter in Cancer and the Saturn in Pisces. So again, I just feel like you're being kind of forced to do the necessary inner work, and trying to skip out on it just doesn't work long term. Now, again, this is general, so make sure, you take it where it resonates in terms of your personal natal chart. But on a larger, like, generational scale, a society type of scale, just staying set in our ways, keeping things, like, for the good of the gang, and being stubborn about not shifting, not embracing new ideas, not allowing people to be free is not working. That sun in Scorpio is opposing Uranus and Taurus, and it's retrograding to let you know, like, what's what. And you'll see that a lot of you can't barely do shit these days, baby. People are being exposed. People are being exposed, So just make sure you're comfortable with who you are and the moves that you're making, because you never know how it's going to show up. And you want to be on the right side of history, whatever that means for you, because, again, that's all about perspective at the end of the day. But still, what means the world to you? Okay, that's how it's playing out. Let's open these roads and get this tribe reading in. Thank you so much for opening the roads for me, Spirit, on behalf of the tribe. Thank you for covering and protecting me as I go on this journey. Thank you so much for the gift. I don't abuse the gift. I honor it. I appreciate it. I love it. I respect it. What guidance do you have for the collective today? What do we need to know? What tea do we need to be privy to? Moving ahead. Sometimes I try to see what's going on in the culture before I get on here, but then some days I be like, it's a lot. It is a lot, honey. Eat the meat and spit out the bones. It's a lot more bones these days than anything, though. Okay, spirits, tell me about the past. So we've got Father Sims, Temperance energy here present. We've got Ace of Knives in the reverse, collective. We've got Eight of Sticks in the reverse, near future. Son of Baskets in the reverse, overall. Ten of Sticks, my apologies, in reverse. So y'all know traditionally sticks is wands and knives is swords, baskets is cups. Okay, so there's something that may have happened in the past. Could have been last Sagittarius season, or there could be a Sagittarius from your past who is having to face reality for some sort of illusion or lie that was cast that could possibly still be affecting you as of today, or affecting the situation. Somebody could have told a lie to delay your movements, and recently, now they're feeling somewhat upset because now someone is burdened with the consequences of their actions for trying to delay you. Tell me about this Sagittarius or Sagittarius season. There's also a Mother of Knives here. So this is a feminine energy that is like holding some sort of knowledge or some sort of information. Tell me more. And she shared this information with a group of people, Five of Sticks in the upright recently, maybe causing them to take some sort of action. This could have been, they could have took this action towards a Mother of Baskets, Queen of Cups energy. And they could have done this, somebody, again, I'm getting that Seven of Baskets in reverse. So there was some sort of delusion, or maybe these people put something in your drink or in your food. Tell me more. And they did this to delay you from taking action. Three of Sticks. These people were trying to delay you, but now there seems to be a tower happening here. There's a tower because they tried to delay you again by casting some sort of illusion, maybe saying you were crazy. Again, like I said, putting something in your drink or your food. Let's get out of that energy because it's ugly. Tell me about the Ace of Knives. What's the lie right now? So there was some misinformation here, or some sort of lie involving a hermit. So we got Dr. Grant Virgo energy here. Tell me more. And there seems to be a weakness because I got strength in reverse, Leo energy. Somebody lied. Somebody could have told some sort of lie here. This Virgo, this person's weakness here is Nine of Coins in the reverse. This person could be having some sort of financial setback. They could have said you were weak. Couldn't build anything. They lied. Yeah, they didn't want you to be in this Empress energy. Aries could be significant. Or you were showing up as the Empress here, and you could be masculine or feminine, so take it where it resonates. You could have been showing presently up as the Empress, and these people, they thought that maybe you were going to be weak enough to hustle, weak enough to set back, to get over on. And there was a lie that these people were trying to keep covered up, again, possibly involving a Virgo. Tell me about the Eight of Sticks in reverse. So they were trying to delay you because they didn't want to take responsibility for helping. Helping do what? We got the Two of Coins in reverse to the Five of Coins. Helping. They was trying to delay you from moving forward. These people didn't want to take responsibility for helping cast some sort of judgment. Them bones in reverse, Libra. Yeah, casting judgment. Pisces, Gullah Jack in reverse, Hangman energy. Yeah, they didn't want responsibility for helping. Now they're under judgment, and they're being forced to surrender because their plans didn't work out. Seven of Coins in reverse. And maybe about 9 weeks ago, they couldn't let go of this knowledge. This fire sign, this Mother of Sticks, was being very controlling. And there was some sort of message that was being spread here. There's a message that was being spread. What was the message? There's a Leo involved. Talking to a Leo. This person could have revealed something about helping. Keep a cycle open. Keep a cycle going. Yeah, they thought they were going to continue this until you were gone, until they could end you, until you were dead, honey, Scorpio. So there's some sort of plan that changed over the past 7 weeks. Somebody switched their plans up. You could have switched your plan or their strategy, and this caused a delay because you didn't accept some sort of offer, possibly from an emperor. They had to change their plans. They were trying to delay you, maybe thinking you'd fight back. Yeah, Two of Sticks in reverse. And maybe if they delayed you long enough, then, these people, that's crazy. Two of Sticks. These delays maybe were caused recently because these people were collaborating, maybe trying to get some sort of offer that they didn't want people to know about. They didn't want it to be revealed. Capricorn. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't want you to detach from this group of people because if you detached, then they wouldn't have any control over you. Yeah, if you broke up or if you moved on or if you healed. Three of Knives. They didn't protect you. Somebody lacking protection here. They didn't protect you because there's an Aquarius here. They could have believed that this was justified. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, they ain't protect you because they felt like you deserved it. These people felt like you deserved, what they were doing. Yup, they thought they was doing what was honorable. That was right. Somebody could have wanted justice, a Gemini and a Taurus. So there's a Mother of Coins here, but you've still been chilling, you've still been protected, and you're still being held in high honor. Because you survived whatever these attacks were that they've been sending you over the past 5 months. Now you've got somebody that wants to speak with you, or there's some sort of information that someone knows that they don't want you to know. Because I got the Son of Knives to the Two of Knives. This could damage your family. 10 of Coins in reverse. Yeah, someone's ashamed of their family. They've lost this fight. Yeah, so whatever plans they had, now someone's here like at a crossroads. Someone's having to make a decision. Their plans are being slowed down. They can no longer battle you. Somebody may not have the resources to battle you anymore. Tell me about the Son of Baskets in reverse. So in the near future, there's someone who maybe could have spoke out of emotion in the past, or they feel stupid for investing in something in the past. This could be a Son of Baskets, a Daughter of Coins. So we got a younger water sign could be involved, a younger mid-aged earth sign, and a older air sign. Somebody's upset that their plans didn't work out. This person was very manipulative when they decided to take action. So this is at least 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like 4 people that have been working together for at least 3 years. So there's been some sort of camaraderie here, some sort of loyalty that was built here. There's a karmic Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn with this Father of Coins in reverse. These people could have been working together. They could have taken action and decided to work together out of loyalty to a Father of Coins in reverse. Yeah, they were trying to stop someone from moving forward, Cancer, by taking this leap of faith. There's a Cancer here. Somebody is being stubborn about stopping. Somebody who took a leap of faith. Have a water sign masculine, to make sure this person didn't get the opportunity at amassing some sort of power over a high priestess. And there's a lot of treachery. 5 of Knives is being coming out over the past 5 weeks about some sort of actions. Could have been a fire sign, or some sort of fire sign. Somebody's taking the actions somebody's hurt. Ace of Baskets missing. Somebody's upset that you moved on, that you moved away from them. Somebody could have taken action and did a lie, that fire sign. When you moved away, this person could have revealed a secret, possibly to a Cancer, about a relationship that was ending or broken, and how they couldn't, 4 of Sticks, they weren't able to get started after breaking up this relationship, friendship, 2 of Baskets. And now this person has some sort of discernment here, 10 of Knives, after the betrayal of a toxic family, 10 of Baskets in reverse. Because there's been actions that's being taken. This person could have taken action, and now they are being kind of set down. Yeah. They think that they took action because they thought that maybe you wouldn't walk away and you accept this offer. But if they're lucky, they'll pay attention. and realize that this is not the way to get what you want. 10:01 on the timestamp. Yeah, overall, you there's a lot of responsibility here. People are putting on you for like their actions. These people, they're trying to burden you. They're burdening themselves, and they're expecting you to go along with the lies, and because you keep doing things that they don't expect you to do. Like I said, these people, like, that you are in business with or family, take it where it resonates, it's like you're kind of zigging when they expect you to zag. So everything they going off of is based on like your old self. You've evolved and you're not speaking with these people, so all they're doing is going off of like what you would have normally done in the past, but you just switched it up on their ass. They're not expecting this. They trying to make sure that you don't get what you want, but they're not focused on their own lives, because there's something about you. You're like an integral part of the story. I'm always amazed when people make you the main character of their lives, and you always wonder, like, why? Because happy people just go live happy lives. Successful people go live successful lives. They don't worry themselves with a person that they claim does nothing, is nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll eventually play yourself out the game. You don't need help doing that. So you've got these people that obviously have some vested interest, because this has been going on for a long time. Like, what is it that you stand to get out of this? Like, cue Mariah Carey, why are you so obsessed with me? I just want to know, period. Because what the fuck? What do you want? Yeah, somebody's having to face the reality of the fact that this lie that they told is not sticking. It's not landing. And they were ill-informed. They were being, they were being stupid. They were being overly emotional, thinking they could slow you down. And the manipulation, of this air sign, it's like, let's see what the guys have to say, because I don't want to go off on a rant right now. I already done ran the deck for the ancestors. Somebody's at a crossroads. Some things have slowed down, lost a fight, not having stability here. Somebody refuses to see that there's some information, or they could have told someone something. That's crazy. That's crazy. Take it where it resonates, but wow. Like, the closer you get to healing and moving forward, the more erratic they get. And like the old folks say in the South, baby, your slip is showing. Your slip is showing. Because if collective is bad, why do you have to go out of your way? Why do you have to go out of your way? They want your strength. There's a Leo, or maybe Leo season, who's taking a leap of faith to win some sort of argument or plan that they set 5 weeks ago. They called judgment and decided to reveal, heavy Leo, that whatever they decided to reveal, some sort of loss from the past or embarrassment from the past, maybe where you lost a battle or you lost a fight due to some sort of theft, that's being exposed, and they were trying to stop you, or Cancer was trying to stop someone from being seen in this like higher, like they didn't want nobody to be seen like as a good, like high ranking official. Could have been stopped by a Taurus. Somebody was stopped by a high ranking official. I tried to stop someone from ascending. Child. People gonna learn to mind their business, and if they don't learn, I guess, and these are the days of our lives. Tell me about the the present. Yeah, there's nothing that you need to be looking back on, because this is only delaying you from moving forward. This King of Pentacles in reverse is looking to be very stubborn. Somebody's being very stubborn about making the right choices and giving some sort of offer or opportunity. They refuse to heal. They refuse to come forward. Knight of Cups in reverse, because they don't want to see Two of Swords. They don't want to see that, you know, this work that they put in isn't manifesting anything. Yeah, they trying to hide something. Somebody's no longer able to build anything due to some sort of baneful magic. The Magician in reverse. So they're having to heal a situation, Three of Swords, by coming in and telling this information. And this will relieve whatever burden that they feel like they're going through. But this person wants control over your healing. So their priority is slowing down your goals. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. And they don't really see that. They don't want you to know this is the reason why they're trying to set you back. Aquarius could be significant, because their pride is the reason why they're moving so reckless. Knight of Wands in the reverse, and not like Two of Cups in reverse. You're being released from this mental state. They don't it's like they want to sacrifice you because they can't trap you in this mental hellhole of why they don't want you, you know. And there's a lot of reckless behavior that's going on, because this person's wish fulfillment again was to set you back, because they didn't believe, they cannot believe in what you do for a living, whatever goal that you're trying to accomplish, you know. This person needs to take responsibility for their own healing. They're trying to control you by, you know, these boundaries. This person is telling people, or somebody needs to tell somebody. Somebody knows they need to fix this situation. But see, okay, the thing is, it's a lot of people, from what I get from this, these people are in too deep. They're in too deep. They've done too much. So it's like, you know, you need to do the right thing. But if I do the right thing and I come tell you, you know, it's a catch-22 as to whether you will actually forgive them. But what they need to realize is this isn't about them being forgiven enough to be in your life. This is just about like doing what's right and like resetting some shit. But they don't want to do that, because it's like, okay, if I tell this person 10 on the timestamp, and this person still doesn't accept me, then why would I tell them? Because they know how far they've gone to sacrifice you and keep you bound. They know how far they've gone. So it's like, well, I don't want to tell you I went and did baneful magic. I don't want to tell you I sabotaged you. You know, because if I tell you like that, then you ain't gonna be bothered with me anyway. Instead of just doing what's right to free both parties from the burden. It's crazy. So now there's some sort of over emotional. Yeah, maybe in the past you were overly emotional. There's some truth that was revealed. then you didn't take action, and these people collaborated with the Queen of Wands to get justice, and there was a betrayal here that someone could have paid for. Somebody may have felt like you betrayed the family, or somebody could have been their plan. Somebody feels like their family's plans was to betray them, and they were trying to hide something, hide an ending, hide a death. So there's someone who they weren't going to give you an offer. Yeah. They didn't want to heal anything. Somebody moved on. This King of Cups in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This King of Cups. They didn't want to give this person an offer. Slowing down the plans. Like High Priestess in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. What's these? You didn't pay attention to the signs. These people took your Wheel of Fortune, or their Wheel of Fortune was to leave you out in the cold and then come back like, I'm going to give you the poison, then I'm going to give you the remedy type shit. Oh, God. Like, what in the fucking Truman Show is really going on? Yeah. These people helped leave you out in the cold. They received some sort of fortune here, and you really didn't notice. Maybe you were being impatient. But there's this person was trying to slow you down by emotionally manipulating you. When they moved on, this could have like caused some sort of ripple effect, because the way they ended this, there was a secret here. 10 of Cups in reverse. And see, they always plan to betray you. They felt like it was what was right. This person was trying to get justice for whoever this Queen of Wands was that they were collaborating with. And they were forced to deal with the truth. Or you were forced to deal with the truth. And this could have like kept you in an emotional state, and you were heavily trapped. But no, this was really a release. Yeah, sometimes, we always say that we be thinking she be happening to us, it be happening for us. Because if you never really paid attention to what was going on, again, there's the idea of you always seeing the good in people. And this is a wicked ass group of people. Like, there is no good in these individuals. Yeah, somebody's sitting in this Empress mode here. You don't have anything to worry about. This Virgo and this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, as well as this Emperor in reverse, are now delayed from taking action. They can no longer fight you. They can't, because there's someone that's working or wants to work with you, not against you. Yeah. Somebody could have been paid to delay you, and now from like achieving your goals, and this cycle is ending because they don't have control anymore. They're running out of money. Somebody's no longer paying them. This could be this King of Swords. Yeah, somebody's no longer in control anymore. This person had plans for their family, and this could have been someone you was in a relationship with, and they couldn't see this Tower because they had some sort of dark attachment to them. And when you left, the Queen of Swords, somebody could have told them that you didn't want to start over with them, or there could have been some sort of cheating here, but this was a lie. Somebody lied. So now they want to give an offer to end whatever stagnation you guys had and reveal this information to you for trying to delay you and throw you off balance. These delays, man. Wow. Retrograde season. Good God. Like, everybody in the club getting tipsy. St. Louis could be relevant. It's like they too worried. It's too many people overly invested in everybody else's business. If everybody would just go somewhere, sit down, and worry about them damn selves, the world could be a brighter place. And I know that's, I thinking ideally, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit not really finna happen. But at the same time, a girl can dream. Because it's like all of this energy being put into the collective, stopping the collective. You know, everybody acting like goddamn plankton, trying to get the Krabby Patty sauce. And it's just like, damn, y'all ain't got nothing else to do. You ain't got no business. You are their business. Oh my God. Like Truman, like that's why I said, what in the fucking Truman Show? And it's like a different type of Truman Show. Like, it's the evil version, the scary version of the Truman Show. There's so much going on. And it's going on right now. They killed me in this prison state. They killed me in this prison state. They wanted to keep you, they want to keep you weak. They want to conceal some sort of lie. These people don't regret trying to delay you. Yeah, they were being stubborn. These people made a choice because they were being paid to not give you an offer. And they don't want you to know this shit. They haven't been able to, they either you can't build something or they can't build something. They can't accomplish some sort of goal because they were being manipulated or they were doing the manipulating. That's crazy. Yeah, they know in order to fix this situation, they have to come tell you this to relieve this burden. They have to come tell you this information. And they not wanting to take this action at all. Because if they fix this situation, and that means, you know, they have to take responsibility for this slowing you down. And they don't want to do that. They don't want to see that. They don't want to be seen as this thief or this hustler. They've got too much pride. They've got too much pride. And see, they're afraid that if, you know, their fear is that you won't take their offer. You know, and if they release you from this bondage, you might be too upset with them once you learn the truth. Learn the truth. And they can no longer force you to collaborate with them. So the ball is in your court. You might take action and try to get some sort of justice for this betrayal. So they plan was to stop you from having stability or getting your wish fulfillment and keeping the secret about why this ended, never apologizing and just moving on. But they being emotionally manipulated, trying to slow you down from getting these options. So thinking you never know that their wheel of fortune was built on throwing you out to the wolves. So now this help. They want to be seen as a helpmate. Yeah. They don't want to have to worry about these secrets, these loss. They took from you. They bullied you. They abused their power, financially abused you, trying to delay you from having another partnership, delay you from being able to fight. This wasn't a fair fight. These people pulled their resources together because they feared you taking action and they wouldn't get to be a part of the journey once all this ends, once the dust settled. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, somebody told them they would be able to build, but they haven't. They were addicted. Somebody's upset. Man, oh man. And no matter how I look at that shit, it all still looks the same way. They want to burden you because they couldn't get you to do what they wanted you to do. So they try to like do this like weirdo trick of the sleight of the hand shit. Like, you need me, I don't need you type shit. Like, it's the weirdest fucking energy. Oh my God. This is ugly. I can't wait to get out of this energy. Somebody's being called to follow their instincts about some issue from the past. And this is, you don't need to believe them. This person, their intentions are for you to never get any rest. This destroyer energy, destroy what you've created. Because they trying to keep a secret about a death of a friend that they could have been in a relationship with. They can't trick you. Don't let them trick you out of your blessings. The loss of patience. Someone's definitely, there could be a Sagittarius that wants to communicate with you. They've lost patience because they're no longer in your reality, and they're having a hard time adapting to the fact that you've won, or the possibility that you may win. Win what? Win something. They want to see what you doing. Somebody want to know where you at. Somebody want to know what you doing. Aquarius. They trying to figure out how you got this courage so much. How you healed. Where you get all this wisdom from. They playing. This person has played, and their lack of fear has stopped them from growing. Yeah. Spirit saying don't collaborate with them. Make them do their own work, because they haven't changed, and you still need to keep up your boundaries. Spirit says don't forget to stay joyful. Don't forget these people found joy in consuming your strength. Near future, if you trust these individuals with your secrets, you won't be inspired. Now, if you reveal if you reveal your nature to these people, they'll be just simply trying to use your energy. This bridge is just blown the fuck up. They burden you. They were trying to burden you because of your confidence. And if you didn't hunt, this gave these people peace. Sagittarius. They haven't been able to con you out of evolving. A mask has been ripped off of a Gemini who was pretending to protect you. This person, Cancer energy, really doesn't care. They just trying to make a deal. They're a part of that. They made a deal to destroy you. So this kindness is just an effort, again, to siphon your power. This relationship isn't balanced, Libra. So take your freedom and go. Nah, for real, though. Yeah, this relationship is never going to balance out. There's a Taurus who is in your energy. This person was given their freedom for throwing a relationship off and taking your power. So the kindness that they were showing you was because they were trying to destroy you. There's a deal here. This person took some sort of offer. They don't care. They were trying to protect their own mask from falling off. They've been determined because they haven't been able to con you out of your peace. But see, they can no longer hunt you because you're confident despite the burdens that they tried to put on you. See, child, good. If you are thinking about entertaining anybody from a previous timeline, you need to really take a step back. And this is not an effort to be bitter, but I know you got a forgiving heart. But when I tell you, this is some wicked ass people. You got people trying to cover up things they've done, people trying to save themselves and switch burdens with you. You've got ex-lovers that gotta axe the grind because you don't want to be abused and misused. You've got people that, family members that have identity issues and not wanting you to step into yourself fully so they can assume the position. So focused on what you gonna do that they can't focus on themselves. Like, it's like Truman Show, but make it Nightmare on Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, god damn. Like, shift the timeline, move forward, make some new friends. Just, family don't mean y'all got to be blood related. And if you're doing business with people, make sure it's good business. These people don't believe you should have what you want, and you can't convince them that you're deserving. These are dark spirits. Like, yeah, the reality is confirmation. They believe that you need to be led when it comes to your future, and they have loyalty to these people. Father of Coins, not Father of Knives. There's some sort of unspoken loyalty here with those individuals. I don't know. That's business. That's somebody y'all work with. Yep. A earth sign and an air sign, masculine. They both in the reverse. Exposure of lies. Releasing themselves. Don't want to start over. Don't want to see you start over or plant any sort of seeds. Because if you're able to be stable, you never needed these people. Let's start there. And these people want to be needed in like some sort of sick way. It's like they want to be needed, and they'll do anything to be needed and to make you appear weak or make you feel weak or even mentally. It's given y'all know we was having those conversations about Wendy Williams and Britney Spears. Like, okay, we're gonna make this person seem crazy. We're gonna make them seem like they can't handle themselves. Like, it's a stretch, baby. Anything else we need to know? Because this ugly ass energy, and I don't want to be in it. I'm tired. On this season of, like, what the fuck? Okay, y'all. So let's just say it. Now, I'll tell you what things maybe we need to focus in on. That's great. Like, I can't stand when people act like that. That's so ugly. And hexing is not the first order. Like, hexing, people always assume that if you practice, the first thing you're going to do is hex them. Like, oh, you're a witch. You're trying to do something evil to me. But the real deal of the shit is most of the time we be really trying to avoid this shit because it's a heavy work. It's intensive. You always got to watch your back, your front, your side. That's not the first line of defense anybody with sense is going to go to once you done been in this for a minute. But a motherfucker will make you put their ass in Jesus. They will force your hand sometimes. Boy, I tell you. Jesus Christ. Because these people that you don't need to be bothered with. Like, nobody's smart enough to keep playing tennis with these individuals. Like, cast away Beelzebub. Just leave us alone. Jesus. But yeah, they feel like what they doing right. They believe that they should, this is fair. They don't want this to end. That's why they doing all this. They're nothing without you. Okay? If you walk off of the set, the show get canceled, and they not, like, good enough to get their own show. Okay? Anything else we need to know, Spirit? You could be in hermit mode right now. And these people are aggressively trying to get you to expose some sort of information because they don't want something to happen. There's some sort of fortune here. The way they got their fortune, the way they got their money. Pay attention. Ooh. You're being watched by Taurus. You're being watched by Taurus. Taurus is watching. High ranking. This person could have some sort of title. You're being watched. This person, you're being watched by a Taurus. You're being watched by a Cancer. They want to stop you from ending this partnership. So they're doing magic on you. They're doing magic on this mother of baskets. You ended a relationship and they trying to stop you. Child. Hold on, y'all. Pardon. We at the end. I'm going to keep my team brief. Y'all know I keep it under an hour. 5 of 9. Yeah. They did something illegal to get their fortune, and they don't want anybody to know it. Somebody's being watched by a high-ranking official, and they're being stopped from ending this partnership or whatever. So they're doing magic. They can't get you the normal way, so they're going to try to get you the woo-woo way. All right, y'all? That's my word. That's my word, y'all. And I'm sticking to it. It's a Taurus in your energy real hard. I see so many. Anyway, that's my word, y'all. I'm going to suggest a reversal. I'm going to suggest a reading. If this message resonates with you in any way, click the link in my bio. I have available readings available today. I said available like 3 times. But anyway, y'all, I'm out here, okay? Just hit my line if you need me. And, yeah. Don't forget to follow, like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You never know who it can help. I love you guys. I appreciate you for all your support. And honestly, stay fuck nigga free. And to my sisters from another mister, stay dust free, okay? Stay dust mite free, because these folk crazy. All right, y'all. We'll chat soon. Love you. Mean it. Bye.